you so much, Boomy. I appreciate that. Thank you for taking those introductions. And as always, I love those empower me now moments. And I'm sure me saying successful people or decisive people wasn't me. I'm sure I borrowed that from someone. So in any event, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a lot to cover this evening, so make sure that you've got, and you're in front of your computer, you can take notes, copious notes, or you can jot down notes. Turn off all distractions. Turn off the TV, no texting, no going on the internet unless you're going to go to some of the sites that our president is going to share with us. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of work is happening behind the scenes, and you're going to see some of the proof of that work today. Still a lot more to go, but we are getting very close. There are 3 stages that we've talked about. Pre-registration, we're through that. Pre-launch, we're on the second half. All right, we're coming down the backstretch of pre-launch, and then what we're all waiting for is the soft launch, when the daily revenue sharing will start. We are preparing, ladies and gentlemen, for that hastening day. With that being said, let's bring on our president so he can show what he and the team have been up to in the past week. Our president, visionary leader, Joshua Beisel. President Beisel, it's yours, my friend.
T. Lamont, I want to thank you very, very much for that kind introduction. Today is indeed a day for the history books. Ayabumi Moore, thank you so much. I am so excited to come out to these calls. In fact, I find myself coming out earlier every time to make sure that I don't miss the Power Me Now moments, because I absolutely love them. Thank you so much for that. And I want to give a kind good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of our Jubi family out here on today's call. This is, in fact, an epic day. Today will be the very first official day that you will be able to go into your back office, as we're going to be showing you here in just a minute. You will be able to officially upgrade, and we have been waiting for this for some time. It is here, it is on time, it is working spectacularly, and I'm also excited here on tonight's call to announce a few other things. One, we are going to be officially showing off one of our new sites. In fact, not one but 2, and so that's really, really exciting. We're also going to be showing a lot of you pictures of our products, which you may or may not have seen yet, depending on how you have been plugged into everything that is happening. So a lot going on. Number one, first and center here for everyone, you will be able to officially upgrade today. Those of you leaders on today's call, what that means is you will absolutely want to make sure that you pay close attention to the process, so that immediately following this call, you can begin reaching out to your team to help them upgrade, so that you maximize all of your founding members' bonuses. So again, really, really exciting. And of course, a sneak peek at our products. Absolutely exciting. Several websites debuting here on today's call. T. Lamont, it is absolutely jam-packed with excitement here today. Plus, we're going to be making a couple of announcements on some dates. I know people are very interested in some of the dates of some of the things that are coming up. In fact, a few of them are actually happening this coming Wednesday. Very excited for that. So with all that being said, T. Lamont, what I would love to do is to see if we could actually log into one of our test accounts and actually show everyone here on the call how they can go through the official upgrade process and become official here. So looks like, wow, there's me right on the screen.
Who's that dude? Yes, I'm going to say, when did that guy get there?
That's the mini-me. I call that mini-me, T. Lamont.
Well, give us just a moment. We'll be in just a moment.
No worries.
Mr. President, what was very interesting is, as programming was just going over with you and some of the other folks behind the scenes, programming said, "Oh my gosh, someone just upgraded." I said, "Who was that? Who figured that out already?" And it was I think it was the first one was Clarence out of California, and then all of a sudden programming refreshed again, and it was a second and a third, and I was like, "Wait a minute, I'm supposed to be the one that upgrades first, so I can have my story. I was the first one." He beat me to it. Give me just a moment. I'm having a challenge here.
You know, and I got to tell you, it's making me smile from ear to ear, because we have such an Awesome, Juby family. I mean, we really have the most committed, loyal leaders and team and soon-to-be leaders out there. They are logged in, waiting patiently as things come live. It's so exciting, and then boom, the moment the moment it goes live, they're already there. And by the way, I'm also grinning from ear to ear because I'm going to announce our very first product tasting of the Jubi line of products. So I'm very excited about that. I'm going to pencil that in here for today's call. But without further ado, T. Lamont, looks like you're inside. How do we go through the upgrade process?
Well, right here, ladies and gentlemen, we've been waiting for this button to go live. Now, up to this point, when someone clicked on upgrade, it took them directly to where they could load funds. Now, when you click where it says upgrade, I want you to pay attention to a couple of things. We already have some eCash in our that we've already loaded up. We click on where it says upgrade, and this is now going to take you. The first thing you're going to do is select your monthly subscription, your auto ship package. Excuse me, I feel a cough coming.
Now I noticed that I see here we've got the 15, 50, 100, and 200 that we've been telling people about.
Exactly. So the Jubi 200, obviously that's going to give you, note this name, Max Bucks. We have been calling this personal use Jubi Bucks. That has created a little confusion in the field. So note the name Max Bucks. It's the same idea, same concept. They're used personally. They're not used to be given away to generate points. Max Bucks. All right, so you're going to get 200 Max Bucks at Jubi 200, 100 Max Bucks obviously at Jubi 150, 15, and then there is the free associate. So let's say we click on our Jubi 200 here. Now I want you to notice what happens there. So it's subtle, all right, and programming is going to see if they can do something to make it not as subtle. But what we did when we clicked on that, you see how all of these say select, and the one that we clicked on, it moved a little bit and it said deselect. So the one that you want to choose should say deselect. Should say deselect. I'll show you that again. All right, you see how all of them show select? All of them show select. I want to choose Jubi 200 in this example. Click there, and there we go, deselect. Okay, so then we click continue. We click continue. This takes us on to step 2. Step 2 is where we're going to purchase our Jubi Bucks. Now, I do want you to be mindful before you, what we just did is we purchased a subscription. You're going to get your Max Bucks. You're then going to be able, and the president will tell you, give you the time frame, you'll be able to go and use your Max Bucks to actually purchase actual product. Because of some compliance issues, you can't use Max Bucks to cover shipping and handling. So you want to keep some money in eCash to cover any shipping and handling for your purchase. So in this example, we've got $5,000 in eCash. Let's say that we decide we wanted to do the 2,500 Jubi Bucks. All right, 2,500. You can select any of these, or if the amount that you want in Jubi Bucks is not already in a package there, you can just come over here and you can put in, if it's 2,372 Jubi Bucks, you could do that. If it's 97 Jubi Bucks, you can do that. Okay? What I'm going to do is just select on the 2,500 Jubi Bucks. Notice the deselect, if that will happen again. There we go. Did you see that? That deselect happened again. And then we click on continue. Now, there's going to be a box that's going to come up that's basically going to say what I just said a few moments ago, that if you're planning to order products with your Max Bucks, those Jubi Max Bucks, those personal use bucks, okay, that you selected in step 1, then you'll be responsible for covering the shipping and handling from eCash. So you may want to leave some eCash in there, or look to load maybe some additional eCash for your shipping and handling. All right, so we're going to click continue. This is going to take us to step 3. Step 3 is where we're going to have our independent promoter agreement. So please take time and read this. Yes, I wish to become an independent promoter. I acknowledge there is a $49 annual website hosting fee that is waived my first year. Okay, I don't have to worry about that. And preferably, we should be plenty of profitable to cover that in a year's time. Then I understand that the Jubi Promoter Compensation Plan is based on sales of Jubi Max products and services, that I am not purchasing a stock or any other form of investment or equity, that there is no income guarantee made or assumed, and that there is no guarantee of a Jubi Rev leadership bonus award. Obviously, that's based on daily revenue, but that has to be in there, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody should be going out guaranteeing or coming close to guaranteeing anything. I further understand and agree that any Jubi Max promoter who violates our Jubi Max independent promoter agreement and or who represent our products and services and the promoter opportunity to others in a misleading manner or in any way that leads the buyer to believe they are making an investment or purchasing equities or making income claims using words or phrases such as, very important, we're already starting to see some of this, we've got to protect this goose that's going to lay the golden eggs, passive income, no. ROI, return on investment, no. Investment, no. Equity, no. High yield investment program, no. By the way, don't we see those falling left and right, okay? Interest, no. We're not going to refer to our rewards per point as, oh, we earn 1 point. No, all right? And other like or similar financial terms will be terminated and all commissions and awards will be forfeited. Nobody wants to do that, ladies and gentlemen, but we've got to protect the goose that lays the golden egg. All right, so I click there. I see my company is very on it as it comes to compliance. Then you're going to type your full name. You're going to type your full name. Even if you are registered in your company's name, you need to type your name here, okay? So we'll do that. All right, if you want to read the entire agreement, you just simply click here. It'll pull up a PDF. All right, so then we're going to click continue. This is step 3. This is step 3. All right, so now this takes us to step 4. It's going to show, okay, Jubi 200, $200. Okay, got you there. 2,500 Jubi bucks. I've got you there. Grand total, 2,700. What's my eCash balance? You remember that? It was 5,000 in eCash. Okay. So it shows my eCash balance. You're going to put in your 4-digit PIN code. And then I want you to notice something. As soon as we click that debit balance, we're going to see once this refreshes a debit from our eCash and an increase in our Jubi bucks. Okay. All right. And let's click there. And voila, look at what just happened. It debited the 2,700 Jubi bucks, 2,500 for the Jubi bucks, 200 for, it debited 2,700 from eCash, debited 2,700 from eCash, the 2,500 in Jubi bucks, the 200 in the monthly subscription, and now because we purchased 2,500 Jubi bucks, you see our Jubi buck total there. Okay, now for the time being, you're going to have this congratulatory message here. Thank you. You have officially upgraded your JubiRev account. At this time, please visit your eCash tab to manage your auto ship and Jubi buck packages. Your eCash tab is going to be found under My Account. Now, give it a few days, and what is likely to happen for our newer folks that upgrade is that as soon as they hit the congratulations page, it's going to direct them already to the page we're going to now. So right now, we've got an extra step. We're going to go under My Account, My Financials. Why? Because the system has told us that we need to go to our eCash tab. And remember, eCash is under My Account, My Financials. Left click there. We put our PIN number in. We submit. Now we're going to go to our eCash. Okay? Now, Mr. President will give us an idea of when this will be, this part here that we're about to do, when this will be ready for all of us. But right now what you would do is you would go to Manage Auto Ship. And this is where, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have the products here. You can simply click on, and you'll see a picture. Now, we're going to show you the Jubi Max site that will be launching here very soon. So you'll be able to see all of the descriptions and what have you. This was basically for we that were ready to go on and convert eCash into a subscription and Jubi bucks. Okay? All right, so you'll be able to go down and get a little information, and then our president will tell you when more information will be available on the products and when we'll be able to look at this, by the way. This is our Jubi Vacations there as an example. Oh, that's nice. Ooh, that's really nice. Hey, is that in the Dominican? You know, I'm going there in a couple of days, Mr. President.
I know that. I know that. I got to tell you, I'm pretty jealous. I'm going to have to get inside Jubi Vacations and use one of these resort cards to stay at a place right across from you. That's what I'm planning on finding a way to do here.
So what we've done here, Mr. President, is we have converted eCash to now a monthly subscription. As you know what? Darn, I did that so fast, I forgot to bring something out. When you are doing your monthly subscription, oh, I'm sorry. No, never mind. Forget what I just said, Mr. President. That's when people choose their products.
So
I was thinking of the first version of this. Go on, Mr. President, because
I got you. It's okay. It's okay. I'm really excited because I just gotta tell everybody. So on these products here, number one, let me just say that we are working with a first-class team. I mean, seriously, our amazing team has put this together, and I have never seen such a big enterprise come together so perfectly. It is just absolutely fantastic. So amazing kudos to our tremendous technical team, programming team, design team, all the amazing people that we're working with, and they are just doing such a fantastic job. In fact, everyone here on this call is going to get an opportunity to kind of see some of the awesome things they're doing for us in a moment as we kind of show off some sites. But I want to talk about these products for just a moment. You know, Tina, we talked about net zero consumables. We talked about being a company that has all of the awesome potential with revenue sharing combined with real products and services that people can really use, being offered at tremendous value. And that's exactly what we've done. Now, these products were actually delivered by FedEx to my office this past Friday. It was guaranteed delivery by 10:30. I got into work early and I sat there and I paced around the office. And I got a couple offices. I had to walk down to the other office to see if it was there. And about 9:48 in the morning, on this past Friday, which was, let's see, this is the 18th, 17th, well, the 15th, so March 15th, the Ides of March at 9:48 in the morning, here comes the FedEx guy, and I'm just like a kid in a candy store. I can't wait to get these products in my hands because, well, okay, maybe not the daily facial cleanser. That's not my favorite product. Tilamont, the toner neither, but I know that the ladies here in the office, they swiped a bunch of it. I don't know. It's just like I've never quite seen anything like it. A bunch of people kind of huddled off and ran with the product. I don't know if everybody knows this, but we have the Jubi Youth line is absolutely amazing. You know, women all over the world at virtually any age all have a common goal. They want to look beautiful for as long as they can. They want to minimize wrinkles and things like that. I think they worry about it a little too much maybe, but I know that they really are careful about how they look. And this daily youth serum that we have is absolutely amazing. It's got 24 karat gold in it. I don't know if we can get that picture of it up, but I mean, it's just absolutely incredible. And we're going to have some product calls where we have some of our amazing team and formulators actually sharing with everyone what makes our product so unique, and you know, what's up with the 24 karat gold. I mean, just absolutely amazing. And you know, as one of the ladies said who tried the product, she said, you know, I've never felt so rich and young in my entire life. And I said, wow, you know, can I borrow that phrase? Because I need to tell the field about that. That's fantastic. So the youth line is just absolutely amazing. But let me tell you, T. Lamont, for those who don't know, you know, you can kind of see my pictures online, and when I'm shooting videos, I'm really kind of sucking in my stomach. Over the last couple of years, I've fallen prey to eating well and sitting at my desk for a long time. And the first thing that I did when I got it 9:48 in the morning, March 15th, 2013, I got my product in. The first thing I had to do was I had to try the Jubi Max Natural Shake, and that's the one. If you could just click on it right there, I got to tell you folks, this is going to be one of our flagship products, and we're going to have many. I know we've got some people on today's call, they're like, hey, I wanted you to talk more about the youth. Don't worry, we're going to talk about that. We got people on today's call that say, hey, I want to talk more about the travel. We're going to get to it. Don't worry. We've got so many amazing products that you're going to be able to actually share that you're going to fall in love, folks. You're going to fall in love with these products and services. But this one is the first one that really got to my heart, T. Lamont, because I need to lose a little bit. Not a lot, you know, just 10 to 15 pounds would certainly make it a little bit nicer for me to be able to wear some of my favorite shirts. And people always say, hey, Josh, how come you're just wearing that blue shirt? Well, it's because that's the one that fits the best, T. Lamont, and it's a very forgiving color. You know, what I'd love to be able to do is get back into those jeans that I saved out from high school. You know, I'd love to get back to high school skinny. But this product, folks, is absolutely amazing. And we're not going to cover a lot of it on today's call, but let me tell you something. I am a very critical and honest person. And I would have no problems, T. Lamont, jumping on this call and saying, you know what, this product tastes like it's healthy. I would tell you that, T. Lamont. I would tell 10,000 people that this product tastes like it's healthy. What does that mean? Well, if I had to tell you that this product tastes like it's healthy, then you would know that what I was really saying is that you can kind of accept the taste. But no, that's not at all what I want to say about this product. This product tastes absolutely amazing. And I was sitting there and I was like, man, if I could get this flavor in ice cream, I would be really happy. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. So here's what I want to tell everyone. You know, you can see from the caliber of everything that you've experienced, from our leadership in the field, from our leadership at the top, from our events to the websites to the systems to just the great attitude that our amazing team and family has, you already know that we are a first-class company. But let me tell you, our products do not disappoint. These are just incredible products. Now, I moved on from this one. I moved on to this one, and I had to go and try the cardio. And again, I don't have a lot of time here in tonight's call to really cover everything the way I want to, but I got to tell you, the cardio is an amazing product. There are other products, but this one stands head and shoulders above the rest, and we're going to bring some key people out to talk about that on some coming calls, and I'm not going to cover it here today, but I got to tell you, you know, when you look at big markets, because let's face it, T. Lamont, everyone here on this call, we're all consumers, but we're all here to find a company that we can promote that has products and services we can promote that give us a great opportunity. Well, look at some of the niches that we have. We have weight loss. Well, that's a huge multi-billion-dollar company, multi-billion-dollar industry. We have travel, which is a huge multi-trillion-dollar industry. We have energy, we have cardio. I mean, just think about how important it is for people to really focus in on that. So we have all these amazing things. So I tried the cardio product next, and again, if I had to get up here, T. Lamont, and tell our team, if I had to say this product tastes healthy, I would do that, and I truly believe we could all still be very successful. But I'm really pleased to be able to tell you, T. Lamont, it does not taste healthy at all. It actually just tastes amazing. In fact, it tastes so good, you have to ask yourself, man, why does it taste so good? Well, folks, because when you put the right team together, you get the right solutions. And then I moved on to the energy. And I got to tell you, I got more done on Friday, T. Lamont, than I have gotten done in a long time, because our energy product, as a lot of people are going to have the opportunity to experience, is very, very unique. I've never seen this anywhere before, okay? So what's great about this product is you can put it in your pocket, you can grab a 16-ounce cold water somewhere, wherever you may be, drink a little bit, add this in there, mix it up, you get great hydration. You know, people really need to stay hydrated, but they, you know, we're calling this energy, but you know, I got to talk to you, because I'm wondering if we shouldn't maybe call this product energy and focus, because it's not just that I had more energy. The reality of it was, when I had this product, I didn't jump up and down for joy. I didn't have the jitters. I didn't have any of that. I really didn't feel more energetic. I just felt more focused and calm and fluid in being able to do my tasks on Friday. So I got to tell you folks, this is an amazing product that you are absolutely going to fall in love with, and there are so many other great products. This is just a sampling. I can't wait to be able to share experiences with people about our Jubi Vacations Resort program. I mean, we have some amazing things here, and on top of that, we have the Jubi Trainer, so much that we're going to have to dedicate, T. Lamont, an entire call and even series of calls to cover all of this, and so we won't get to it here tonight. But if you've got a little bit of time, what I would just love to do here is, again, remind any new people that have come onto the call to make sure that you go through, log into your back office, click on the upgrade button so that you actually can go through the official process of upgrading, choosing your auto ship. Very important to choose the right auto ship, because that, T. Lamont, is going to determine in some ways your levels and what some of your opportunities are out there and how long points expire, etc. So that's really important. And then go through the process, save a little e-cash for shipping of some of these important products, but go through, choose your auto ship monthly package, and then choose how much e-cash you would like to convert to Jubi Bucks, and then agree to the independent promoter terms, and then go through the submit process so that you can be an official Jubi member here. Very, very important. Very excited to have this. And for those that, again, just getting here, T. Lamont, once you get a moment, I know you're typing there, but we'll go back to, and just to kind of give everyone a quick navigation, again, training on how they can go through and see some of these first products that are rolling off the shelves. And by the way, while you're doing that, but just take your time, because I got a few more things I want to share. But in a moment, we're going to go back through, and I'm going to show everyone how they can go to My Account, My Financials, and navigate through to begin to see where you're going to be able to spend your max bucks. Your max bucks are your personal use bucks that are designed for you to go in each month and select from our products so that you can actually use the Jubi products or actually have products on hand for personal resale, either way. And very, very exciting there. So we're going to show you exactly how to do that in a moment. But what I want to really focus in on here for just a moment is just how excited that I am and all of you are going to be about what I consider to be the perfect product line, because we have products and services that meet the needs of the masses, that really empower people, that have tremendous value, that taste absolutely amazing. And I got to tell you, T. Lamont, as these products begin to roll off the shelves, which I'll be announcing here on this call, some dates here in just a little bit, as these products roll off the shelves, the testimonials are going to roll in, because we have the right products and services here. So I'm very, very excited about that. And I truly believe that all of you are going to know, as you taste the amazing products that we have, as you begin to experience the amazing products that we have, you're going to know that you are truly a part of something great. And T. Lamont, I've been a part of some successes. I've actually been in great opportunities and with great people, and I've had the opportunity to be a part of a lot of exciting things. But I'm going to tell you, T. Lamont, and I'm going to tell every single person here on this call, that I truly believe without doubt that JubiRev, JubiMax is the biggest opportunity that I've had the privilege of being a part of. And again, it is so much more than just a company. It is a movement, because people are sick and tired of one-sided situations. People are sick and tired of everybody else getting their share. And we've created a company that is designed for Joe Average and Susie Average to finally have an opportunity to get their share. We've designed a system that is fair, that rewards everyone for going out and promoting, for helping us build our brand, and we have amazing products and services to serve the masses with. So really excited by all that. If we can, I do want to make sure that I can kind of show people again how to navigate. Those who just came on the line, folks are kind of fighting for lines here. Some people are in, they get kicked off, lose internet, can't get back on. Fortunately, I think we are able to actually get this recorded here, T. Lamont, so we'll do our best to get this up in the next day or two in the back office. But for those who go through the upgrade process, I want to show them, if you could, where they would go to actually upgrade, and then how they could go to actually see some of the product line that we've shown off here today.
Okay, so you're going to click on where it says upgrade. Now, because we've upgraded, Mr. President, since we've already upgraded, it takes us right to eCash. But if you've not upgraded, you've not chosen your monthly subscription, you've not purchased any Jubi Bucks, you've not authorized the promoter agreement, that's going to take you to where you can actually choose your monthly subscription, number one, 200, 100, 50, or 15, all right? Then from there, you can decide how many Jubi Bucks you want to purchase. Keep in mind, you want to leave some e-cash for those of you that once we're ready to actually order the product, which, again, the president will share with you how soon that's going to be, right around the corner. You want to keep some in e-cash because shipping and handling from a compliance standpoint can't come from your Jubi Bucks. They need to come from an outside source because we can't pay commissions on shipping and handling. So you want to keep some e-cash there, or if you use all your e-cash, just look to load some more e-cash for your shipping and your handling. Once you go to step number 4, you'll see your checkout. And this is where it's going to show the amount of your monthly subscription. It's going to show the amount of Jubi Bucks that you selected, and it's going to show you how much you have in e-cash. When you click debit e-cash, it's going to immediately, as you saw it, those of you who were on earlier on, you see that it immediately debits from your e-cash, puts funds into your, I'm sorry, not funds, makes the Jubi Buck purchase on your behalf, so you see your Jubi Buck total increase there. Now, on step 4, currently, it tells you to come to your e-cash. What's going to wind up happening very soon is once someone finishes step 4, they'll be directed already to the e-cash. They won't have to come under my account and my financials. For the time being, you go to my account, my financials, and then e-cash, and it brings you right here, and we're under Manage Auto Ship. And again, Mr. President's going to share with us when we should be able to come in here, see pricing, see how many PV that represents, personal qualified volume that represents, and then we'll be able to select, oh, I want the Youth 24 Gold Daytime Anti-Aging Serum. Wonder what happens if you put it on a bald head. Yeah, got to keep that head looking nice and young. All right, and so you'll choose that, and then you can configure your auto ship. Back to you, Mr. President.
Awesome, awesome. What I would love to do here, Tilamon, is show off the upcoming website for Jubi Max that people I know are going to be just absolutely blown away to be able to see, and then we'll actually show off the Jubi Vacation site, which I know people are going to be really excited to see. But while you're getting that ready, I just want to talk about some dates here for just a moment. We do have 1 or 2 more dates we're going to cover towards the end of this call, but as it relates to being able to convert Max Bucks to actual scheduling product shipment out to you, what I can say for sure is that 1 week from today, 7 days from today, the 25th of March, is going to be a huge day. Folks can expect to have an opportunity to come in and have a very, very nice surprise when they join me on this coming Monday night's live corporate webinar. So that's when you need to be there. What we are seeing right now is about 60% of the product is already complete. Another 20% of the product is actually being completed tomorrow. And I believe, Tilamont, that as early as even tomorrow, we could begin shipping. But I want to make sure that everyone has a fair shake. I don't want to have some people get their product real early and other people be waiting a few days. So I want everybody to have the opportunity to come in at one time. And so this coming Monday, the 25th, is going to be a huge call. Do not miss that. That's going to be a really exciting time for all of you to be able to come in and actually join me as we look to spend some Max Bucks. That's my goal, and I'm very excited. I cannot wait to start getting feedback from the field, Tilamont. I know that people are going to be just as excited as I was in actually tasting the product, using the product, seeing the results, folks. These are formulations that have been in the process for some time. The amazing team behind them is really going to blow you away. And again, we don't even have time to cover all that today. We will. We're going to have some dedicated product calls. People are going to be absolutely blown away by that. But Tilamont, let's do a little bit more showing off here, because you know what? Our design team, our tech team, our programming team, they really truly deserve amazing kudos for what you're about to see, folks, as we actually go through, and you will see right here on this call in the next few minutes, you will see the future of JubiMax. Very exciting. Now, Tilamont, wow. It is absolutely fantastic. Now, I'm going to just talk for a little bit. Feel free to just weigh in anytime you want, but I'm excited, so I'm going to just keep on sharing. Folks, as you probably know, JubiRev.com is a very exciting site for us to share with other promoters, for us to share and actually introducing people to our product line and our promotional opportunity. Jubi Max is a site where all of us together, through our shared promotional efforts, are going to go out and build a massive customer base. The goal of a company is to build and acquire a loyal following of customers. In fact, I actually have been writing a lot of this down for some of our upcoming trainings here at Tilamont as I work on those late into the evening. And really, when I think about what is a company, when I think about, for all of you out there, when you think about what is a company, I want you to begin to get comfortable with this definition of a company. A company's goal is to share fine quality products and services, to share value with consumers, and to do so profitably, because only profitable companies can take care of their customers, their promoters, and their internal team alike. That's what I want you to think about. And so JubiMax is our company. JubiMax.com is our company site to share the incredible and growing line of fine quality products and services we're going to offer, many of which are true net zero consumables. And what that means for all of you, and again, don't have time to cover all of everything here on one call tonight because so many big things are happening at once, but net zero consumables is a trademark term that we have that explains being able to offer quality products and services to customers that they were already spending money on somewhere else, so that they actually have no new out-of-pocket costs at all to become your customer. They're simply transferring their shopping dollars from, maybe one of the big box stores or one of the big grocery stores or, one of the big online catalogs. They're taking the money they were already spending over there, Tilamont, and they're now spending it with our promoters. And that gives our promoters the opportunity to have customers who order time after time after time, which gives all of us more and more revenue to share, right, as our company continues to grow. So that's what's so exciting about the JubiMax site. So I just wanted to share a little bit about that. We can actually pop on there. I'm not sure if we can, to get into the actual site there, you may actually have to go in and log in. I'm not sure if you can.
Yeah, I've already done that. But
okay.
One of the things I want to make sure that folks are aware, and some of you from the early days, since there was the name JubiRev, JubiMax was ever even shared publicly, or some of you right thereafter, you would hear us talk about how there is a consulting arrangement with a very successful affiliate marketing group that would generate 6 figures a month in revenue, not building a team, no revenue sharing compensation, but simply promoting offers like skincare, weight loss, energy, vitality, so on and so forth. Well, the reason this is important is there's certain ways in the affiliate marketing world that you present your offer. It's a little bit different than what some of us in the traditional MLM network marketing space may be familiar with, but it works. How do we know it works? 6 figures a month. They didn't build a team. They were just out promoting. Well, they are responsible for how this looks and the psychology behind it. So I want you to imagine a customer coming to your site, whether you placed an ad and they clicked onto it, whether you sent them your link or on Facebook or what have you, and we're not just saying, hey, sign up. Over here, we're telling them, claim your free JubiMax gift card today. Now, this is going to be dynamic here. You see where it says 100? Well, if you've got 100 Jubi bucks and you told your system in the back office, I want to give away 100 Jubi bucks, this is going to say 100. if you've got 60 Jubi bucks, and there might be some increments, it might be, you know, in 10 increments, I'm not sure. But if you've got 60 Jubi bucks, all right, and you've told your system 60, this won't say 100. It'll say what? It'll say 60. That's dynamic. So what they'll do is they'll enter their information in here, all right, to create their username and password. They'll then be able to use their email address and password to sign in. But the moment they've done this over here, all right, the moment they've done this over here and they've become a member, whatever you have in Jubi bucks right here, ladies and gentlemen, that's what's going to convert to Jubi points. And this is just one of the pages that we're going to have access to, because there'll be pages to actually give away the actual physical samples as well. All right, so let's say that your person has filled out their information, and now they're entering in. They're going to click where it says sign in. Give me a moment. Okay, so now when we sign in, now what I'm going to do, right, what I'm going to do here is just skip a couple of screens, because what I want to show is I'm under the products tab, and under the products tab, there's going to be weight loss and skincare and vitality. And let's say they want to click here and where it says buy now. Again, I'm just going through. We've already brought up some of these pages. Bear with me. And this is where they're then going to see the actual products. They'll be able to click on if they want to see it a little bit closer. They'll be able to see that a little bit closer. If they want to, when they click on the buy now, there's going to be an actual description of the product, as well as talking about the key ingredients that are in that product. So that's the Jubi Max site, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, once again, the graphic team, the programming team, they've been working their fingers to the bone to make sure that we've got a very impressive, out of the gate, customer portal for our customers. Back to you, Mr. President.
So one of the things that I'm really excited about here is, as all of this comes together, T. Lamont, you can begin to get a sense that if this is what we're announcing today, and in a week from now we're going to be going live with some really exciting things. I think you used the word earlier, imminent, I think is what you said. Big things are happening here with JubiRev, JubiMax, and if you're here on today's call as a leader, you're probably fired up and excited, and you already know that after this call, well, you're going to have to reach out to your team and start helping people officially upgrade, helping those who have not yet claimed their founding member position and bonuses begin to do so. And you probably know what to do. If you're here on today's call and you're not yet a leader, but you're getting it, we're going to give you some step-by-step instructions on this call. T. Lamont, I'm really committed to sharing with people step-by-step what they need to do in order to achieve results. And if you're here on tonight's call, maybe you're just a guest, maybe you've created an account over at JubiRev and you're excited, but you're not really sure what to do. Well, I'm going to give you step-by-step instructions as well on exactly what you should go do next. What I would love to do here, T. Lamont, is actually pop over to the Jubi Vacations, if we can actually show that as well, because folks, we have product lines, we have anti-aging, we have vitality coming soon, we have weight loss, we have cardio, but we also have Jubi Trainer, we have Jubi Vacations. Wow. I don't know about you, but I love to travel, and this is just so exciting. And I'm just going to just kind of talk for just a brief moment about this product. And I want everyone to just kind of, here's what I want everybody to do. I just want everybody to kind of close their eyes, and I just want you to imagine for just a moment that you're actually sitting on the white sandy beach, and you're very relaxed, and you're maybe you're sipping from an actual coconut, one of those little fruity drinks out of an actual coconut, and you can hear the waves gently crashing up on the beach, and you're sitting there saying to yourself, how awesome is this? I actually am taking this vacation, and I saved 60, 70, even 80% over
Mm.
what I would have had to pay retail. In fact, T. Lamont, what's great is that there are a lot of people out there that have spent $15, $20, $30,000 just for the rights to have the same kind of vacations that we're going to give our members access to. And again, very, very exciting, folks. This is not the call to go through all the details, but if you've ever wished that you were truly at the right place at the right time, folks, you are. It's right here, right now with JubiRev, JubiMax. We have everything that you've been looking for. You know, Tila, I'm probably going to just keep that on my screen for the rest of the night and just look at some, just look at some of those. It's just absolutely fantastic. So I'm so excited we have this. I know we've got Jubi Trainer coming soon. A lot of folks are like, hey, what's Jubi Trainer? I can see the questions coming in. Hey, we'll get there. We'll get there. We got lots more good stuff to come, folks. You ain't seen nothing yet. But before we move on to some step-by-step instructions, T. Lamont, what I would like to do is I'd actually like to talk about the Pay It Forward system. I know that a lot of leaders are very excited about that. They're very much looking forward to that. And the Pay It Forward system, as I understand it, should actually go live this Wednesday, the 20th of March. So for those of you leaders who have been looking for the Pay It Forward system, that should be coming live on March 20th. So do me a favor, if
Sure.
you would, and tell us a little bit about the Pay It Forward feature. Why is that so exciting to leaders?
Well, this is phenomenal because this allows leaders to give assistance to folks that are just coming aboard, maybe as a job well done, maybe as an incentive for someone to come and join you right now as opposed to joining you down the road. But also, in some cases, you may have teammates that maybe are in different parts of the world or what have you, and it may take them a little longer to get funds loaded into the system to make a purchase. And so maybe you work out something with that person, but you can go here and with your eCash, you're going to be able to come over to the Pay It Forward function now. I believe that's going to say coming soon. Okay, so this should be live on Wednesday. And what you're going to be able to do is choose you'll be able to select the person's username you want to pay it forward for. Now, here's the great thing, leaders. You're not limited to doing PIF, Pay It Forward, only for your personally enrolled. You can pay it forward for anyone that you've got a username for. So if you want to do it for your personally enrolled, maybe it's just someone, great. If it's someone that's a little bit further down in your organization, that's totally up to you. And instead of simply transferring eCash, I could already see in some cases, you transfer to eCash and you meant for the person to go and purchase this subscription or to purchase this amount of Jubi bucks, and maybe wires got crossed. Well, now instead of just transferring eCash, what happens is if your intent was to make sure that your person got a $200 a month subscription, as an example, to get started, or a $100 a month subscription or what have you, you can control that with the Pay It Forward function. And if your intent was to make sure they got so many Jubi bucks, you can control that with the Pay It Forward function. That will go live on Wednesday. And some of you will do like Clarence and others did today. You'll be sitting by your computer. You'll come back here and see that it's available, and you'll go on and start using it. I was supposed to be the first person that made the purchase. See, that was going to be a part of my story. Maybe I'll be the first one to pivot. Back to you, Mr. President.
I'll try to let you know as soon as that goes live. So T. Lamont, look, this is really huge. And by the way, I have to say, while we've been on the call, so many of you have already officially upgraded. And what that means is, for our leaders out here on today's call, that means a lot of you are actually now earning commissions. And so this coming Monday, T. Lamont, the 25th of March 2013, is going to be an epic call. We will be talking about the very first commission runs. When will they be? That will be announced on the 25th of March, 1 week from today. People are asking, when can I order my product? When can I get shipping of my products and services? Well, T. Lamont, we're going to announce that officially March 25th, again, Monday night, same time, same place. So those are two really big announcements that everyone is going to want to make sure that they make a note of. But now let's talk for just a moment to all of our leaders and all of our soon-to-be leaders, and of course our guests here on today's call. If you're a leader on this call here tonight, then no doubt you are one of those few people who already beat T. Lamont to the upgrade process, or you're one of those, looks like I can't even count, like 380 people have already actually gone through the official upgrading while we've been on the phone, and I checked that several minutes ago. So the bottom line is that so many of you are going through now the official upgrade process. Leaders, you're going to want to do that. You're going to want to make sure you're reaching out to your team and help them do the same thing. Make sure they understand how to go through the process, how to choose the right auto ship for them, what the different levels of auto ship will mean to them in terms of points expiration, levels, etc. Help them convert eCash to JubiBucks and help get them ready as we continue to move this amazing, awesome system forward, and make sure they're, of course, registered to attend this coming Monday's call. Now, for those of you that are soon-to-be leaders, you're here on tonight's call and you're saying, okay, great, I got my Jubi account funded, I've got eCash in there, what do I do now? Well, we covered that on today's call. Number one, you're going to want to log into your back office. You're going to want to click on the upgrade tab, which is right there at the top. Follow the steps to go through, choose the right auto ship for you. Make sure that you are saving a little bit of eCash for shipping of products and services if you're planning on doing that a little bit later on down the road. Then you're going to want to go ahead and get some JubiBucks, okay? That'll be on the next step. On the third step, you're going to want to agree to our independent promoter agreement, some other things there we need you to read to make sure that you remain in compliance. And then as you convert, you click the little button that says go. Congratulations, you will be officially upgraded, and that's really exciting. And at the same time, you're going to have the opportunity to, of course, it's not showing right there on step 4 right now, but it will be, which is going to be another big announcement coming up here this Monday, March 25th as well. Step 4 will actually take your future team right into being able to spend their max bucks, choose their products and services, and go ahead and get their very first Jubi products on their way. So very, very exciting right there, and that's what I want all of you here on today's call to do, leaders and future leaders alike, to make sure that you go through the official upgrade process. Now, that's not the only assignment that I have for everyone, T. Lamont. So there's a few more important things here that I need everyone to do. The first is that if you are a guest here on tonight's call, and maybe this is your first time that you've had to come in and see a little bit about JubiRev, JubiMax, we've probably talked about a lot of things that maybe you couldn't yet relate to because you haven't seen one of our everyday opportunity calls where we share with you an overview of our promoter opportunity here with JubiRev, JubiMax. Well, we're having a call tomorrow. Again, it's going to be at the same time. Tomorrow is Tuesday. That'll be March 19th. I believe that's actually going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then the day after that, we have one that is going to be at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in the afternoon. So you can find all of that information out, folks, anytime you want by going over to JubiRevWebinar.com, over at JubiRevWebinar.com. Make sure that you've given yourself the opportunity to understand everything that we're doing here and what fantastic timing that you have. Also, if you're a guest here on tonight's call, I want to make sure, even right after this webinar, that you get back in touch with the person who brought you out here. Obviously, they thought very highly of you. They were kind enough to think about you and wanted to make sure you didn't miss this incredible opportunity. So they invited you out to learn a little bit about JubiRev, JubiMax. Make sure you give them a call. Make sure you say thank you to them for thinking of you, and then go through and ask them any questions. They're going to help you go through the process to make sure you lock in your founding member's position. And again, you know, we haven't really talked a lot about that here on tonight's call, T. Lamont, but it's very, very important that everyone understand here on today's call and those listening to this recording that the clock is ticking. We've done everything we can to extend as much flexibility as we can to everyone trying to become a founding member. And the founding members' bonuses are substantive, T. Lamont. if there's anyone here in tonight's call that is not yet locked in their founding members position, you were supposed to have funded your account, I believe, by the 15th of March, and then you have until the 22nd to actually go through the process of getting in and going through the official upgrade process. You know, the clock is ticking. T. Lamont, I don't want anyone to miss it. We have some amazing bonuses for being founding members. Do you want to just quickly talk just for two minutes there? I know we're running out of time, but if you just want to quickly mention the two founding members bonuses, T. Lamont.
Sure, sure. And again, these are huge, ladies and gentlemen, because this is going to represent a lot of additional revenue and ongoing revenue. Number one is when you make a purchase during the founders period promotion. Okay. Normally, if you gave away a Jubi buck, you would earn 1 Jubi point. So if you made a $1,000 purchase in Jubi bucks, you would typically earn 1,000 Jubi points once you've given away the Jubi bucks. And again, you should have seen how simple that's going to be with the types of pages that we're going to be able to drive people to claim their Jubi bucks as well as their samples. Now, what's going to happen if you participate during the promotional period, you get an additional 15% match once you've given away your inventory. All right, so instead of 1,000 Jubi points, because of the extra 15% match, you'd get 1,150. Now, we already know that there have been folks that have loaded so that they could purchase 5,000 Jubi bucks. Now, that's not something that's going to be ongoing forever and ever, amen, in terms of loading up that amount, but that has been something that's been allowed during this initial period, okay? Again, part of the whole founders promotion. We've seen folks do 10,000. Again, that's not something that will be promoted forever and ever, amen, but take advantage of it if you've got the resources. Again, just don't hurt your family. All right, so what's that? Wow, that's a huge difference. We're talking 11,500 as an example. And if you also had the monthly subscription that got you the diamond rank, those additional, whatever that amount happens to be for you, I'm using nice round numbers here, would earn for an additional 105 days, or whatever your rank happens to be. Remember, you can earn for 80, 85, 95, or 105. Do you want some of the money, 80, 85, 95, or do you want all of the money? I'm raising my hand. I want all of the money. Okay, that's number one. Number two is just as, and perhaps can be even more significant, because as you exemplify leadership and you start working with your personally enrolled so that they go on and they've loaded funds and they start to make their Jubi bucks purchase. Okay, remember, these promotions are on the purchase of the Jubi bucks. There's no additional on the monthly subscription. This is on the Jubi buck purchase. So as they load and they purchase Jubi bucks, you're going to get an additional. You're going to get I'm going to say this. You're going to get a 10% Jubi point match. Now, let me share with you how important this is, okay? All right, let's say that you refer John, Mary, Susan, and collectively they have purchased 10,000 Jubi bucks. Nice round numbers, okay? Maybe one made a large purchase, maybe it's a combination, doesn't matter. All right, you are normally going to get your commission. That's going to happen. And so those who are already starting to convert eCash tonight to monthly subscriptions, convert eCash tonight to Jubi bucks, in the background, what you can't see right now, but in the background, it's tabulating commissions. It's tabulating commissions. It's tabulating commissions. So normally you would earn as much as a 10% override from your personally enrolled, maybe as much as 5% when they enroll, and they made the enrollees made those Jubi buck purchases. 1% on the third. If there's been some placements in your organization in the 8-level unilevel, you could be picking up some 0.5% there as well. So you would normally earn $1,000, and that would be paid out to your eCash. That is doing what? What's happening? What am I saying? What's happening? In the background. It's running as we speak. John just upgraded. Mary just upgraded. Paula just upgraded. Cha-ching, did you hear it? Cha-ching, did you hear it? Cha-ching again. Now, not only do you get your commission, but you get your 10% Jubi point match. So in this example, that would be 1,000 additional Jubi points in your Jubi point pool. Ladies and gentlemen, the company has been very methodical in how they are laying out everything so that everything is working, everything's being tested, so on and so forth. We are, remember, there are 3 stages here. We've already come through first stage, pre-registration. So we're in the second stage, and on the last leg, hear me, of the second stage, which is pre-launch. Now, from pre-launch, commissions in the background, cha-ching, somebody just upgraded, cha-ching, somebody else just bought some Jubi bucks, cha-ching, cha-ching. In the background, commissions are being tabulated in the background, and so are these matches. And not long after that first commission run, ladies and gentlemen, what happens? What we're all waiting for. Soft launch. What happens? Joe average, Sue average, along with Big Troy, my 10 percenters, we start earning on a daily basis. So what you want to do is really exemplify leadership this week. Get as many of your folks upgrading, converting eCash to subscriptions, converting eCash to Jubi Buck purchases. What's happening in the background? Say it with me. Cha-ching. Mr. President, did you hear that? Cha-ching? There's another one. There's another one that's happening in the background. And Jubi points, more Jubi points are being awarded in the background. Back to you, Mr. President.
Wow, all I could hear was cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Absolutely fantastic. And every time I hear cha-ching, I know that that means another success story is actually being created. You know, T. Lamont, we've covered so much here on today's call. This was an absolute fantastic call. And you know, one of the things I'm really proud of is the fact that our team continues to meet or exceed deadlines. We are right on schedule. The only thing that is not perfectly to plan is the absolute amazing epic growth. I mean, we knew this was going to be big, but folks, you are truly at the right place at the right time. It is so exciting. Everything that we have happening here with JubiRev, Jubi Max. Now, I think we covered all of our main points for today's call. T. Lamont, do you have any other points that you wanted me to cover there?
No, I think, how about, Mr. President, if we take about 15 minutes of optional time here and address as many questions as we can in that 15 minutes?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Okay. All right. Give us just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my gosh, there's a bunch. All right, so I already know we're not going to get to all of them, but that's okay. Thank you for all the kudos out there. A lot of kudos to you and the team there. On the ACH, someone is saying on you did an ACH that is pending, and you gave a date. Gary, ACHs could take up to 7 business days. So if you have, if you're close or at that 7-day business day mark, give support a support ticket if you would, so they can kind of see where that is. In many cases, it's happening far less than 7 days, but there is a 7-day business cycle that it could take. All right. Give me a moment. Someone is saying, hey, I look forward. I love this, Robert. I love your leadership. He said, I look forward to purchasing my friend's subscription. Now, remember, you can't purchase your friend's subscription or pay it forward just yet. When is that going to be available? Wednesday. Did you give a time? Did you say 12 noon Eastern? Or is that me hoping it's Wednesday, 12 noon Eastern?
You know, Wednesday, 12 noon Eastern. We can do that. Okay.
Okay. But you better beat Clarence to it, because Clarence is going to be a hawk at his computer waiting there, 11:59. There's Clarence and his pay it forward. Give us a moment here. Talking with. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Mr. President, can you give us some ideas? I see this question on multiple occasions. Can you give us some ideas if I'm in the U.S., for instance, and I'm having products that are being shipped to me? You know, we're saying leave some there for eCash, but may not know exactly what that really means. If someone's doing a $200 purchase or what have you, what amount would you be saying, have an additional e-cash? Is there a formula you would use right now?
Well, I wouldn't use a specific formula. Here's what I can tell you. If you're in the U.S. and you're just ordering a few products, you may have reasonable shipping and handling, $5, $10, $15. If you're here in the U.S. and you've got a lot that you're ordering because maybe you want to try one of everything, then you can expect that it's going to be a little bit more. We've got great rates, and we have actually two different shippers on hand. We have USPS and we have FedEx both, and FedEx is a little bit more expensive in the lower weight. So if you're just getting one or two items, FedEx is probably not the best choice for you. If you're going to be purchasing several things, you may actually find that FedEx is the cheaper way to get it to you and a little bit faster as well. So that is something that we will be officially able to answer on Monday, 1 week from now. But again, just as a rule of thumb, Tilamar, people have probably bought things before, 5, 10, 15, 20 bucks. It really just depends on how big your auto ship is and what you're ordering and how much of each thing that you're ordering.
Okay. Mr. President, I know this was, I don't know if you got the final piece from the attorney. I know there was a lot of back and forth between you and Mr. Lawyer Man or Lawyer Woman. On the Max Bucks, so I do a $200 a month subscription, I get 200 Max Bucks. If I do not use all of those Max Bucks within this 30-day cycle, is there a carryover of those Max Bucks, or is there a limit from a compliance and regulatory piece that you and attorneys have been talking about?
Here's the number that we're going to use initially to get started is 60 days. That's the number we're going to use initially. That is a great question that we are still working on getting the final answer for, but for right now we're going to say 60 days. So that will give people a little bit of time, maybe if they're on a smaller monthly and they want to save up a little bit of those Max Bucks to the next month so they can combine their Max Bucks to pick up a particular product or product package, etc. Then at this point we've got 60-day rollover, and then beyond that we'll continue to see what that adjustment might need to be, if any at all. But right now, 60 days.
And let's remember, ladies and gentlemen, many of you are already familiar with it. You understand this. Years ago, Mr. President, back in, I believe, the early, mid-'90s, you had a compensation model that came out, had a lot of buzz, called a binary model. It went through some evolutionary processes until they kind of really got it figured out from a compliance standpoint. The revenue sharing model is, we believe, in that same type of evolutionary stage. So, for instance, no one's really done it the way we are doing it. So, in terms of a revenue sharing model tied to being able to give physical samples and the Max Bucks the way they are, so on and so forth. So be mindful that this 60 days today, if the attorney comes back and says, no, we feel that you can do it, longer or shorter or what have you. So we're all pioneers. And, the last time I checked all the stats in this industry, normally the people that made the most money were the ones who were the pioneers. Welcome, pioneers. All right, next question. Give us a moment, okay? Okay, someone says, I want to buy more Jubi Bucks than what I've already purchased when I bought my subscription. How can I do this? Louise from Australia, thank you for asking that question. That is one of those things right now, when you, give me just a moment, when you do your upgrade, bear with me, let's get back here. Right now, when you do your upgrade, and you go on and you purchase your Bucks, there's still a piece of functionality that's not there just yet. It may be, I don't remember programming. If you are on, it may, let's just call it another few days. Okay,
Wednesday afternoon. Wednesday afternoon.
Okay.
Yep, Wednesday afternoon. They will be able to go there and get more Jubi Bucks.
Yeah. Right now, when I made that, this was in the test account, but when I made that purchase, I can't go back right now and say, oh my gosh, I've got more eCash than what I need for shipping. I don't need $2,300 for shipping. Let me go and make another purchase of JubiBucks. Right now, I can't do that. That functionality will be available on Wednesday, and you're going to come back under your eCash, and you're going to come to your JubiBuck Manager, Louise. You're going to come to your JubiBuck Manager and purchase as many additional JubiBucks as your resources allow. Okay? Remember, don't hurt yourself. All right. Give us a moment. Mr. President, for someone who may be in an area of the world and they're not sure about the product shipment, and it may ship there, but perhaps the shipping and handling may be a little prohibitive in certain parts of the world. Can you just give us some insight as to things that are in place now or will be in place for that very large segment of our audience that may not be in the U.S. or Canada or Mexico, somewhere very close, that in some cases some of the products may be a little bit prohibitive in terms of shipping? Can you give us a little insight, sir?
I absolutely would love to, and I'm so glad that came up. I actually had made a note to make sure that we had an opportunity this next Monday to talk about that, but we could talk about that right now. We have a tremendous and growing group of people here at JubiRev, JubiMax. We are a global company. At last count, I lost count at like 50 different countries being represented, Tilamon. I'm not sure if you know that, and it is growing by the day. We have products and services that are going to work for people almost regardless of your country of origin, where you're working from, and we have marketing systems that you're going to be able to use in most cases locally and in all cases globally to go out and continue to promote to help grow JubiRev, JubiMax. But let's just talk about some of the big ones. We've got Jubi Vacations, very, very exciting. This is a product, folks, that you can actually leverage anywhere. You don't have to worry about shipping. That's not required on that product. We also have the Jubi Trainer, and I know that a lot of people have not learned everything that is Jubi Trainer. We're going to be talking more about that. We have several products which I am not able to disclose at this time, unfortunately, because we are still in the final stages of prepping those products, but we have 2 products that are going to have mass availability to be delivered worldwide. So for worldwide delivery, for global delivery, we have digital products that people can actually access and use. We also have products that we're going to be able to ship and get through customs in just about every country on the planet. Very excited about those, which will be coming very soon as well. So we have all of that and so much more. So people shouldn't worry too much about that. We've got Jubi Vacations right now. We've got Jubi Trainer that's coming right now. We have several other products that are going to be coming very, very soon, and we're going to be talking more about that on each of our corporate update calls so that everyone can find the perfect product for them to actually spend their max bucks on.
Someone is asking, once they choose an auto ship, can they modify that auto ship?
Yes, they're going to be able to adjust their auto ship. We're going to be able to do that from the My Account, My Financials page, and then currently under eCash is where they can actually go over to manage auto ship, and that should be going live. And I'm not going to say Wednesday on that. I'm going to say that that's going to be something that we're going to be talking about in detail 1 week from today, March 25th, because right now, Manage Auto Ship is part of the steps that are coming live. So in 1 week from today, people will have that ability if they would like to upgrade, downgrade, make adjustments to their monthly auto ship. They're going to have that opportunity to do so.
Okay. All right. Someone's going to ask a question, and I'm not going to call your name, but I'm going to state the question as it's asked. I'm going to give you the right terminology so that we're saying the right things, and then we're going to answer your question. Someone says, if we give points to someone and they do not spend or use them, what happens? Okay, we're not giving points, what we're giving away are Jubi Bucks, or we're giving away the samples, okay? And by giving away the Jubi Bucks, or the access to Jubi Vacations, what we've called Jubi Resorts in the past, Jubi Vacations now, or by giving away the samples, we earn points. So let's say in that example we gave the customer 100 Jubi Bucks and they didn't use them. Is that going to happen? Sure, that's going to happen. Do you still earn your Jubi points? Say it with me, resounding yes. And those Jubi points that you just earned are going to earn for a period of, depending on your rank, 80, 85, 95, or 105 days. Do you want some of the money or all of the money? I want all of the money. I'd love to be Diamond. Now, remember, ladies and gentlemen, whether you have the resources to start Diamond, everyone in JubiRev, Jubi Max should be eyeing Diamond. We're mining for diamonds. Great question, okay? Oh, this is a great question, and we're going to probably, this may be the last one, Mr. President, unless you want one or two more because of time. Once we buy Jubi Bucks, let's say we buy Jubi Bucks tonight, cha-ching, cha-ching, that meant commissions are happening in the background. Congratulations, okay? Can we start to give them away? Not yet. Not yet. You will know all of the pages are still being designed, and obviously we don't want to start giving someone Jubi Bucks where they can come and make a purchase, and or giving them the samples before everything is ready to ship. There's several products that are ready to ship out the door right now, but not the full complement just yet. So you want to make sure you come back to next Monday's webinar to find out about that. The giving away of Jubi Bucks will be happening very soon, very soon. And again, these are all markers. When Jubi Bucks are given away, all right, to generate Jubi points, when commissions start showing up in the back office, these are all markers that we just rounded. I'm a baseball fan, third base, and we're about to slide into home. So those are all markers. One other question here, Mr. President, that I did see. In terms of March the 22nd, there was a tad bit of confusion. Is March 22nd the line in the sand to make a purchase, or is March 22nd a line in the sand to make sure that you've got your funds being loaded? So if someone just initiated because they got excited tonight and they hadn't been paying attention, but now they're saying, wow, we're almost there, they initiate an ACH to initiate a wire, it doesn't hit before Friday the 22nd. They're not able to make their purchase before Friday 22nd. What happens?
Well, T. Lamont, this is, I think, one of the most important questions that we talk about, because everyone who is attending this webinar live, and those of you watching it within the next day or two, the clock is absolutely ticking. We will come to a very hard deadline where I have to say, that's it, enough. And if you send in a wire but it's not here, enough, that's it. There's going to be a hard deadline where once we've moved past this hard deadline, this line in the sand, T. Lamont, there will be no way for you to become a founding member. There will be no way for you to receive these additional founding members bonuses. And I'm going to tell you something. As we move towards phase 3, and as we are in phase 3, there are going to be people by the thousands getting started the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, the 7th of April. They will not be founding members, bottom line. And they are still going to be fired up and excited to have the opportunity to be a part of something so exciting here. What is that line in the sand? Well, let's talk about what we've set forth. We originally said that you needed to be in by March 15th. And then we discovered that some people had some delays with the Jubi account card that were not their fault. And T. Lamont, we are a company based on fairness. That's the entire purpose here for us, is to go out and be a fair company, to make sure we're taking care of Joe Average, to make sure we're taking care of Susie Average, to give them a shot at their share. And so we didn't want anybody to be to be penalized. So we said, listen, you need to make sure that come March 22nd that you have actually funded your account and that you have converted your eCash over through the upgrade process, which we're announcing here tonight, over officially to JubiBucks. Now, might there be an extra day or two? I don't know if that's possible. I'm always going to go to bat for people. Again, continuing the baseball analogy there, I'm always going to go to bat for my team and for my promoters, and I'm going to do whatever I can. Should people rely on that? Absolutely not, because as things come live and as I'm working with our team, I will have no choice but to say, this is it. This is the line in the sand. We can go no farther. The founding members bonus, if you really look at it, it's huge. I mean, it's huge. So if you're watching this webinar, either live or recorded over the next few days, please don't wait. Please don't be there the day after I've had to say that's it. If your account isn't funded, if you have not converted eCash through the official upgrade process to JubiBucks, then you are not a founding member. You do not qualify for the founding members bonuses. I don't want to be there that day when somebody realizes how much they've missed. So the clock is ticking, folks. There won't be anything I can do about it. I apologize in advance. I know some people are going to get caught there. Don't wait. Don't delay. And you leaders and soon-to-be leaders out there that have team members, this is why it's urgent. This is not the time to be laid back in your hammock. This is not the time to be on the beach sipping the little coconut drink. This is the time to be taking advantage of this opportunity that we all have and going to ground and picking up the phone and sending emails and Facebooking and tweeting and reaching out to your team in every way you know how. Drive over if they live close enough to say, hey, I don't want you to miss what we have here. I don't want you to miss the founding members emblem on your badge. I don't want you to miss being one of our founding members. I don't want you to miss the bonuses. I don't want you to miss what's to come, because what's to come, T. Lamont, is absolutely huge. So please, I know it's going to happen, and I'm already feeling bad about it. I will have no choice but to say, this is it, folks. Please don't be there after the line. If you're hearing my voice right now, get in, lock in, be all in, go ahead and make sure you've funded your account. Make sure that you go through the official upgrade process so that you can join us as one of our founding members. Now, to anyone who might actually be joining us and let's say it's past that date, still love you, still have a great opportunity, still looking forward to working with you for years to come. It's going to be fantastic, but you're probably here at that point because you worked with one of our founding members, and you can know that they locked in their position and that they still got to you. But again, I still feel bad there. So don't miss this opportunity. Don't let your team miss this. Don't let your prospects miss this. Don't take a vacation now. I need everybody to go to ground and continue to share, bring people in, and let's do this. It's growing really, really well, but that deadline is fast approaching, and I don't want anybody to miss it, T. Lamont.
Well, Mr. President, I do want to just say this, and then I'll give it back to you to round third and slide into home for tonight's webinar. My wife and I will be traveling out of the country. I wish I could just say it was all pleasure, but we've got a lot of work to do. We've got a lot of work to do. We've got some business things that we're doing out of the country. So, ladies and gentlemen, I know that many of you are used to hearing our voices on the daily webinars, the income opportunity webinars. Those will continue to go on. They will continue to go on every day. Go back in your back office on the calendar. Be mindful that the 12 p.m. Eastern webinar has been moved to 1 p.m. Eastern. So all of the 12 p.m. Eastern webinars, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, income opportunity webinars, they're still Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but at 1 p.m. Eastern. The Tuesday and Thursday night will stay the same at 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. And so even though, Mr. President, we will be traveling globally, all we need to do is have internet access, Mr. President. We get to build this business, even though we will. Did I show you where we were looking to go? Did I show you?
No. Do you have a picture? Show me.
Did I? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Maybe there. Maybe. or maybe that. Maybe. I just have to bring the laptop with me. Or maybe there. Maybe there. We'll be working on getting people upgraded even while we're maybe there.
I want to tell you a story, Tilamon. I had a friend of mine, and he and I grew up together, and you talk in life about two friends, and how one takes one road, the road that is more common, the road that seems at first to be safer, the one that seems to be the smooth and straight road. And then there was me, the friend that took the road less traveled, the road that I knew would be rocky, it would be bumpy, it would be more difficult, but I knew that at the end of my road, that there would be something great, that I would have truly a life less ordinary. And I'll never forget a conversation I had with this friend, true story by the way, awesome, awesome guy, love him to death, but he and I took two completely different roads in life. And he told me one day about an invention that he had where he was going to make sunglasses that you would actually be able to put on, and you could just click a little battery button, and you could just sit there and you would be able to see this beautiful beach and sand and water. And he had the idea to have a little speaker over the ears so you could kind of hear the beach there. So you would actually be able to put on these sunglasses, to them on, you could power them on, and then you would just be able to look out over this beautiful beach scene, and you would actually be able to hear the waves crashing. And I said, that sounds like a very interesting idea. I said, but why not actually take advantage of the opportunities, the abundance around you? Why not go to the beach? Why not actually be on the beach for yourself? Never mind having to put on a fancy contraption to make yourself feel like you're there. Why not actually do what it takes to take advantage of the opportunities and abundance around us, to be decisive, to take action, to promote, so that you can actually get to and be on that very beach, so that you can see it for yourself, so that you can hear it for yourself. And Tilamont, the one I love, so that you can actually smell it. The beach, a tropical beach, just smells so nice. I said, because you know what? If you really want to feel it, if you really want to experience it, there's just no two ways about it. You have to go there. But I did agree with him on one point, and that is that my future is so bright. I said, I'm going to need shades. I said, but I just need the regular ones, just the regular ones. So, I'm going to end with this here, Tilamont. As I bring it home, and as we come through and we're headed for home plate, I want to just say this to all of you out there, all of you leaders on the leaders board, all of you soon-to-be leaders out doing what you can to promote, to help us build the brand. And that's exactly, who is powering this business, Joe Average and Susie Average, and all of you who are out there really making this a success. I want to say thank you to all of you, because it's not just a home run. This is a grand slam, a game-winning, a series-winning grand slam. The opportunity that we have here with JubiRev, Jubi Max, this is just the beginning. Folks, it's not just a company, it's truly a movement. And I got to say, I'm so pleased to have the opportunity to lead out and to share and to inspire and just quite frankly be a part of this. So for all of you out there who are looking forward to taking the road less traveled, to ending up at a place less visited, I will see all of you at the top and on the beaches of the world. Bye for now, everyone.
Good night, everyone.